We recently upgraded our ceiling fans to vortex fans in our RV. That was a great upgrade. And now we're going to make them even better by adding vent covers to keep the rain out. Let's go down that road. Hello, faithful people. I'm Orlene.
I'm Gary.
And this is Roads of Faith. We recently added vortex fans to our RV, and it's an upgrade that I wish we had done sooner. What a difference it makes, especially when we're boondocking. They run on 12 volt, so that is amazing.
Today we're adding vent covers so that we can have our vents open during the rain and as we're traveling down the road even a little bit.
Yeah, so we'll show you the installation of that, and we'll show you what we have for new solar. So keep watching.
Hey.
Here's Gary reading more instructions. This is the installation of, what do you call these things? Vent covers. That's it. This is called a vent cover. The brand name is Ramble. This one was recommended or okay to be going over the vents on the roof that have a vortex fan in them. The one brand we bought did not recommend it for vortex fans. This is what it is. That's the back. It's got screening in it, and then it's got the sides on it, which the one brand we bought and took back did not have these side ones on it, so there wasn't going to be as much airflow possible. And this one was sturdier also.
So these brackets will mount on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but they mount on the side, and then the vent cover fits over top, and it'll bolt onto each of these. So 4 of these all the way around. And that's all I have to do. And you have to be careful you stay on the ladder.
Yes.
Because it's a long step down.
There we go. Okay, I think I can see it better.
Very good. Okay, so do one on each side, and one in front, one in back, and then the shroud goes on top of the clamps, or the brackets.
Okay. And how's the roof looking up there?
White.
Good.
Dry.
Yeah, our son's neighbor said that he thought for the age of this RV, he was really impressed with how nice the roof was. Of course, Gary did the whole thing last year, gave it a good new coating on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still good.
Okay, I'm glad you're brave. I'm going back down.
All right. See you soon.
So to maybe give you a better idea, he isn't screwing anything into the roof of the RV. He's screwing it into the sides of the vent cover, of the existing vent cover. So it'll be held on to the vent frame and not drilled into the roof. And that's what it will look like when it's done. And that will allow us to have the vents open during the daytime. If we want to go someplace or something, we don't have to worry about it raining in. It's always got to be a glitch.
Klutz.
No. He had a tiny little washer.
Just flipped at the wrong moment. And it's up in this plastic crease.
And I already asked him, would a magnet work? And he said, nope. So you gotta take this off to get to it. And of course, he doesn't have any of that size because he says it's kind of a small, rare.
Well, it's just something I don't have. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
And without that, it will constantly come loose.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I thought when you said you had to take the whole thing out, I thought you had to take out the fan and everything to get to it. So that's not as bad as I thought, but still, wow.
Yeah, I still have to come down.
Can you hear that? That's rain. And I don't know if you can tell, but we have the vent open. And we normally could not do that if it was raining. So the air is still being, all the warm air is still being sucked out, even on a rainy day. And no rain is coming in. Awesome! Now to show you our new solar. We have a 50-watt solar that we've shown in some of our other videos, and we use that when we boondock. And not all the time. We don't always need it unless we're going to be there for a few days. The problem with the 50-watt one is that it's on a tripod, and it takes up a lot of room in our storage bays, and our storage bays are very small. So we got a briefcase solar from Renogy. This is a Renogy briefcase solar panel. We had one, if you watch one of our earlier videos, we showed you how we had a 50-watt on a tripod. And this one is 100 watts?
Yeah.
100 watts. And it's on its own little thing here, a little like an easel. And it takes up a lot less room than what we had before. Now, the other thing that's different with this one is it came with this, which is going to go inside our house, right?
That's, yes. That's the plan.
Okay. And Gary was saying that the kit didn't come because, or the kit was out of stock.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, ordered the panel separate and the solar control, charge controller separate.
Okay.
And these cables separate, but I did not order wires from this to the battery.
Okay. So we have to get some wires to run from that to the battery.
And that will only be a short distance because I'm hoping to put it from there. The kitchen is here, and there's a outlet up here somewhere that I'm hoping to tap into, or have a hole above it so we can run the wires up and then down to the battery from there. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I gotta study it some more. Yeah.
All right. So these are the connections from the 50-watt
yes.
solar panel, and Gary doesn't like that they're so thin because he thinks with the higher power on this one that might not be a good idea. So we have to get some wires from probably our next trip to probably Home Depot or something, he said. Right?
Yes.
Okay. But what's interesting is this is in the shade and it is charging. That's exciting. That's very exciting. So now all of our lights run on solar, or can run on, they all run on 12 volt. That's what these are 12 volt batteries. And so the refrigerator runs on that when we're not hooked up to power. The pumps run on battery when we're not hooked up to power, like the water pump.
Right.
What else?
The water heater. The
water heater, the furnace. All those things run on the 12 volt.
Right.
Yeah. So, and now our new Vortex fans also can run on 12 volts. So we should be able to, hopefully, this will be enough to keep all those things charged when we're boondocking somewhere if we don't have any power. We will not find that out until we're boondocking again, but we're going to test this out and see how it goes, and so far so good.
Yes. Happy.
Gary's thinking that this old phone hookup or whatever it is. I don't think it's for cable because this is the cable one. Anyway, he's thinking that maybe he can run the cord through that because it's right next to where the batteries are. And then that'll go up, somehow up inside and up in the kitchen part. We decided that it needs a little bit more research on how we're going to do that. So we don't have any wires on the outside. We don't want to have wires on the outside.
No, not if we can avoid it.
No. So in the meantime, we can still use the solar panel if we want to, the way we used to use the one on the tripod. So that's what we're going to do, and we're not going to mount that charge controller on the inside of the RV. We're just going to use it as is right now, just charging it up on the battery and the easiest way possible for now.
Easy is good.
We just recently did a week of travel where we boondocked every day. And we moved every couple of days, so we didn't even have to charge our batteries, except in one location we were there 3 days. And on the second or third day we had to recharge it before we left. So it was great that we had the solar panel with us. We were able to just recharge the batteries and everything. Otherwise, when we're going down the road, the truck charges the batteries again. So we can usually go, we found out we can go a couple of days. That's running the Vortex fans and the refrigerator and the gas water heater and all the other things that run on 12 volt. It is amazing how long the batteries are lasting, so that's great.
Yes.
And so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to use it as is for now, and later on maybe we'll install it on the inside.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
All right. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet. And then next to it, a bell is going to pop up. Ring the bell, and you will be notified every time new videos come up. Check out our Facebook page for more things and more features. And until next time, God bless.